Well, you know what they say, guys. Better late than never. So Pinocchio is the Disney live-action remake of the 1940s classic animation of the same name. This one, however, is directed by Robert Zemeckis, and it's the live-action remake of Pinocchio. Not any more to say about it than that. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Pinocchio.
Excellent!
Some of the visuals actually looked pretty nice. There were some shots of Jiminy Cricket that I thought looked really good. In fact, I thought they looked great. There's a couple of sequences where all of Geppetto's clocks just go absolutely just nuts and they go off. And I liked how the clocks were references to other Disney films.
Well, that's just fucking great!
I originally had no intentions or plans to watch this movie. I had heard so many people, whether they were close friends of mine or people that I follow online, saying this movie was absolutely terrible. So hearing that, I just thought, you know what? I'm not going to watch this movie. I don't want to waste my time, my energy, nor my sanity on watching a film that I have a pretty good hunch on that is going to be terrible. So I'm going to do other things that might be better suited for my time and energy. If I had a Jiminy Cricket, I wish that Jiminy Cricket had told me, no, don't watch this movie, Austin. It's going to be a waste of your time. You're going to be pissed off by the end of it, and you're just going to be angry at it. And if I had that Jiminy Cricket, I would have never have watched this fucking movie. But guess what, guys? Here I am. Not good. At all. This is one of those remakes that while I was watching it, I just kept on thinking to myself, why? Why? There are many reasons as to why I hate this movie, but I'm only going to go into a few reasons why for the sake of your guys. Talking about Tom Hanks as Geppetto. This is nothing against Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is one of the greatest actors who ever lived, and I'm not complaining about Tom Hanks' performance as Geppetto. Does he look like Geppetto? Yes, I'm not going to deny that, but at the same time, the performance that he gives, it just doesn't feel right. And looking at him in that costume and that makeup, he feels really out of place in this movie. I felt like that Tom Hanks just did this for the paycheck. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and when I heard that he was going to be voicing Jiminy Cricket, I just went, oh my god! That's perfect! Joseph Gordon-Levitt does a good Jiminy Cricket voice, but at the same time, listening to that voice coming out of that character's mouth, again, it just didn't feel right. You know what I mean? Luke Evans plays one of the main villains, and he just is there. Nothing felt right in terms of performances at all. The next thing I gotta talk about here is the directing, and this breaks my heart because who directed this movie? Robert Zemeckis directed this movie. I don't know if you guys know who Robert Zemeckis is, but Robert Zemeckis has made some of the greatest films of all time. Just name a couple of them: Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and a certain film that happens to be my top 10 favorite films of all time, Back to the Future. How in the shitting hell did such a talented filmmaker like Robert Zemeckis make a movie like this? Like, it blows my mind. Now, here's the thing. Not every single film is gonna be a gold mine on every single release. I completely get that. But my god! Yeah, as you guys can tell, this movie kind of pissed me off, I'm just saying. When you're adapting one of the greatest animated films of all time, there are certain things that you have to do in order to make it stand out. One of them is that you can either expand upon the source material and improve upon it, and I don't know how you can do that when it comes to Pinocchio, or you can change certain things to make it better. Robert Zemeckis did both of those things. And holy shit, did he fail at both miserably. Pinocchio this time around is almost 2 hours long, and my god, there are times when it feels even longer than that. And he also changes certain things. One particular change to which, I don't know if you guys haven't seen the 1940s Pinocchio, and if you have not, please go watch that film. It is an absolutely brilliant animated film. It's just one of the greatest animated films of all time, seriously. go check it out. There's a particular scene on Pleasure Island, you know what I'm talking about, which there are people turning into donkeys. And I remember when I first saw that scene as a kid, I thought it was terrifying. When the donkey stuff happens in this movie, I get it's supposed to be scary. You guys can see where I'm going with this. They attempt to make this scary, but oh my god, I was laughing so hard. The designs in this movie, not just of the Pleasure Island stuff and some of the animals, but Monstro in this movie. That's Monstro? Monstro doesn't even look like Monstro. He just looks like some sort of like rejected kaiju. He looks that bad. And oh my god, that scene. Okay, spoiler alert, I have to talk about the scene because it, again, made me laugh so hard. How they get away from Monstro in Pinocchio in this version. Pinocchio becomes a speedboat. What they do in this ending legitimately made me so livid.
And here we go.
So overall, Pinocchio is an artificial, soulless remake of a beloved anime classic. Pinocchio is one of those movies that when I watched it, I just kept thinking, why? Why? And I'm still asking myself the question of, why did I watch this movie? All in all, I am absolutely going to give Pinocchio a 0 out of 5. Either watch the original film or watch Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio on Netflix. Do not waste your time and sanity on this one, please. So comment down below and let me know, what is the worst Disney live action remake that you guys have seen? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat, so if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links in the usernames in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed my review of Pinocchio. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell for my latest review goes live. If you guys want to see my previous 2 reviews, please click right there or right there. And of course, until my next review or video goes live, I will see you all next time.